to enable connection between different environments, which might use different network protocols, have a different interface styles, and which have a different formats of data representation. Okay, WebSphere Message Broker allows you to develop integration applications in many ways using the programming styles and different languages. Okay, we support Java, we support SQL, we support PHP. With version 8, we added .NET, which we'll see in detail in the coming slides. Okay, WebSphere Message Broker is available mainly in 3 components. We call it WebSphere Message Broker Toolkit. It's used for application development. Okay, so developer can develop their message flows. Then there is the Message Broker Runtime. It's for running the application. Then there is a third component called Message Broker Explorer, used for system administration. Okay, moving to the next slide. So now let us see the key features available in Message Broker version 8. So basically, we have made significant changes in the application development by introducing a new style of development called applications and libraries. The applications and libraries provide a new way of creating and managing the resources when you are developing and deploying applications, and during operational management as well. Okay. Then there is the improved graphical mapping. The mapping node or the mapper, it allows you to generate the output message by using some of the elements available in the input message, as well as you can interact with the database. Okay, we have added a few new patterns. Basically, they are called the technological patterns. The key ones are the worklight and the .NET integration one. The Message Broker provides a lot of tools for administrators. The key one are again the REST interface for the operations and the administration. Then we are providing the web admin tool, so user can use the browser to manage their browsers and execution groups or the flows. Then we are providing a record and replay capability, which helps to speed up the development as well as the troubleshooting in production. Okay, going to the next slide. I'm on slide number 21. So now let us see the .NET capabilities we added in version 8. Okay, so this is a key feature added in version 8. So why .NET? So prior to this, the integration mechanism with the .NET application was through web services only, and there were a few limitations, and because of that, the .NET applications and Message Broker applications couldn't be integrated very well. And we also want our customer to get into Microsoft capabilities, so that they can use Message Broker applications to talk to Dynamics or SharePoint, or they can use Visual Studio for development. Okay, so if you see the screen, there was a survey done last year, and the languages that are used by many of the developers are C, C++, and C#. Okay, so the .NET is a very popular language used by many of the developers. Okay, so now moving to the next slide. So what we have done is we are providing a extremely tight language integration with .NET environment. So what we are doing here is Message Broker integrates basically hosting a CLR environment within the Message Broker itself. So it helps Message Broker to run any of the programs written in any of the .NET languages. Okay, so you can create your own .NET Compute node by dragging and dropping the assembly that is written in one of the .NET languages, or even you can call the .NET a procedure from an ESQL language itself. Okay, so it's a very tight integration within the with message broker, and also we are providing a tightly integration with Visual Studio. So as you know, the .NET developer use Visual Studio for their development purpose. So we don't want them to switch to any other IDE. So for that purpose, so message broker provides a certain template so that it helps to developers to quickly develop their applications. Okay, I will show you what are those things in the coming slides. So one of the example I have put it on the screen. If you see the bottom of the flow structure at the bottom of the screen, so you can it shows basically how you can integrate or how you can call a COM application from the message flow. Okay, so you get a web services request from your web services client, and then you may want to call a web service, another web service, by using the COM application's input, and then you can send the response back. Okay, so moving to the next slide. So also we are providing a first-class .NET API support within the message broker. Okay, so you can write your transformation logic in any of the .NET languages like C#, VB, Foxtrot. Okay, it's all supported. So if you see the screen, I have shown what all things you can do with these features. Okay, you can invoke the Dynamics CRM, or you can call the COM application, or even you can use the .NET Node to integrate with your Kix application or with the MQ applications as well. Okay, on the .NET Node, so basically we have introduced a new node called the .NET Node. It is quite similar to the Java Compute Node or a ESQL Compute Node. So it has an input terminal and it has a couple of output terminals as well. Okay. So moving to next slide. So we are giving a tight integration with Visual Studio. So what happens is, if you are using a .NET Node in a message flow, you can just double click to open up the Visual Studio, or you can open it. Or you can even open it from the ESQL. So, or what you can do is you might have developed the .NET assembly already. So what you can drag and drop it to the message flow editor. So it asks you whether you want to create a .NET node or whether you want to create the ESQL node, and even it takes the .NET procedure. It has to invoke the path for the .NET assembly. So it all takes care of that one. Okay, so it's that much easy. We are moving to next slide. So I'm just showing how this can be done from the message broker toolkit. Okay, so you can double click on the node itself, or you can right click on the node and open the Microsoft Visual Studio. So what happens next is, so you will see when you are creating a particular project, you will see these three templates. Okay, whether you want to create a new message, or whether you want to work with the existing message, or whether you want to do some filtration. Okay, so even we provide a template code that helps you to start on. So there is a class called MB. So there is a class called MB message which helps you to work on the input message, and also you can work with the local environment structure. You can work with the environment structure. You can work with the input message that is provided to the .NET node. Okay, so moving to the next slide. So also we are providing the .NET sample. If you are new to message broker and if you are new to a .NET world, then you can use message broker sample to start with. Okay, so it explains how you can use the three templates we have provided with the product. So creating the message, filtering the message, and modifying the message. The sample shows what all the capabilities you can do within that node or within the class. So moving to next slide. So